Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Rule the Waves 2 as Germany, episode number 15. So in the last episode, we took over the Russians. Well, we forced them to collapse. We took over the Baltic states. The new Russian flag symbolizes the fact that they have now changed government form over to communism. We never got our invasion fired event from Lautong. I guess that this is a bug, or not a bug per se, but just RNG. And it's definitely something the NWS team, the Rule the Waves 2 team, is looking into. So, we have not retaken yet the Bismarck Archipelago, but I do think that the next episode, I was doing some other stuff off camera. Basically, this improved triple turrets event we had, it was kind of amusing. We don't have triple turrets, but we have the improved version. Apparently, this is a bug, and what I've done is actually I've given us triple turrets. Yeah, so I've modded in, just edited the save game to give us triple turrets in order to fix that. So I think that's what should have happened. One of the things we want to start off the episode doing is designing light cruiser, but let's just go forward 1 month first. We have these 6-inch turrets we're gonna finish. Diesel generators reduces engine HP requirement. Oh, that's gonna be nice. We are... Oh, I forgot to tell you. So while I was looking into what research slot I need to enable to give myself triple turrets, I stumbled across the effective dates or the early research dates for the technologies, a few technologies which we don't have. So triple turrets, the base turret, which we now have, we got, let's say in 1914 last year. Its expected research date, or its research date where you can start really getting it, is 1908. You can get things ahead of time, but it's pretty unusual. As far as quad turrets, by the way, that technology is 1914. We're already a year overdue. All or nothing armor, something which we have not seen yet, is 1911. So we're 4 years overdue. All or nothing armor would be, I would say, it'd be really great if the Germans, who are so proficient in armor, could learn how to do that. Not that I don't think that they historically did all or nothing first. I'm pretty sure they did not. Was it the Americans? I don't know who did the all or nothing armor first, but we have such a group of very knowledgeable folk that I'll be happy to learn the answer. On top of that, we have superimposed B turret, which is a technology that becomes available, or mostly available, in 1906. 1906, my goodness. But the coup de grace, the real shining point of this entire series, is the fact that we haven't done even superimposed X turrets, which is something available in 1905. So we're 10 years behind. I wrote a little role-playing piece on somebody's comment last time. Everybody probably has it by now. That's why when I look at it, if we're seeing something which looks like superimposed, it probably is superimposed. Now, there's actually something else somewhere else I wanted to go with that. Oh, to the research screen. So I think right now we're going to be taking submarines down to low, just because I do like them, and I do want the better submarines. But we're going to be building so many of them right now that, in fact, I will in fact get some more. That we don't really need the future improvements until we do a whole nother chain of submarine building, which won't happen for a while. The next thing, we need to do a light cruiser design. I'm getting over something. I don't know how or what, but anyway. So this might be a shorter episode. We won't be at war, at least, so we won't have any battles. So we can just do a bunch of ship design stuff, which is, those are really fun episodes in my opinion. So we have 4 centerline, and we want to get a 6-gun broadside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what we want. We want this to be maybe a 27-knot cruiser. I'm thinking 5,900 sounds about right. I do want, however, I think for the first time, maybe ever, I'm going to go with deck of 1.5 inches on this thing. It's a little bit unmanageable to get more than that, but I do want this thing to have turret top of 2 or 2.5. Maybe 2. I don't want this thing being obliterated from a distance. With its turrets. We already had one turret flash fire. It's one of the things which I feel is a little bit weak about our current what's it called? Light cruiser class, the Mosels. This will be, by the way, the Schlichting class. Schlichting, I don't know how to say it. Something like that. And so as she's right now, I do like this submerged mounts. We don't have the surface mounted stuff yet. We'll get more ammunition if we can. Actually, things are kind of lining up pretty nicely as it is. Let's see the gun data on this. So she's immune to her own shells only from above 13,000. Wait. Oh, we would really, really benefit if we could get 2.5 inches of belt. And we're kind of making her a stronger ship anyway. How much do we need for 2.5? Well, if we take the turrets down to 2.5 as well, which I think that might even be reasonable. Director firing is going to be 30, so we might as well just change the ammunition up way up until we get that. I actually really like this ship exactly how she is. And she even has these 2 secondary guns, which oh, wait a second. Wait one cotton picking second here. Ugh, that's a lot of work just to get... Did I do something else? I don't think so. Oh, she has mines. Well, good lord. I mean, if we can, I'd love for her to have mines. 2.5, 1.5, 2.5. Let's get this back up to 3. 3.2. This is... it's very expensive. Alright. We're not in the business of making poor ships here. Let's make only the best. I think let's settle on... okay, this was all good. We got this. Everything... Wait, is this too much? Wait, am I missing something? Oh, so this is just too much. Okay, take her down. 30 gives us... Okay, this is not bad. 1 million apiece. These are only 23... And this is a cheap ship. Something doesn't feel right. It's almost too cheap. This is a dynamite ship. I mean, the next best thing we could do is give her 2 inches of deck. And that is probably too expensive. Yeah. So the reason why I'm going with 1.5 inch deck, I don't know if I've already made this announcement or not, but it turns out that, excuse me, I got tea, because as I mentioned, I'm getting over something. But the good news is it's Friday night. This will be out on Saturday, so now I'm back caught up. I've seen the comments for episode 14, or at least the ones that, you know, were dropped on the video almost right after it went up. So I'll be back to this very quick. I can comment on comments that I see in my videos the very next video. So, what did I want to say? Oh, the 1.5 inches... 2 inches in the past has always been my cutoff, or just down to 1 inch of deck. And the reason why I was doing that is because splinters, it didn't matter if it was 1 or 1.5, splinters didn't matter. Allegedly, supposedly, and if somebody knows for sure, please just let me know if I'm right. The deck now at 1.5 stops more splinters than a deck of 1. So there is some incentive to increase your deck. Also, it makes us immune to some shells, which is, you know, another nice thing. So now if we look at our immune in range, well, we're immune to anything from deck for now. But we've actually got some immunity at some distance, so we could actually fight at distance. I don't know if I'll do that, because I always seem to not do that. But I think that this ship is going to be just fine. We'll take her ammo way out. She's like way too much ammunition. Nah, 175, I don't even say. But this is good, because we've actually seen that ammunition being depleted in some battles. Unless there's any reason why... Normal, everything's good. Yeah, so I think this is where we will leave her. The Schlichting. Let's design her and see what happens. Docs complete. Oh, okay, apparently last episode I forgot about this. We did some fighters. Some not very good, well, better speed, I guess, but range is not much better. But it's still better. I guess we got to go with, ooh, the toughness on this top one is pretty enticing. Yeah, I don't really know if we care about range. For this one is probably the best one then. Toughness. I'm hoping that, the measurement has poor reliability. Boo. It has rather poor range, but I'm going to go with the top one. I mean, look at, these are not going to be the fighters we use anyway. Oh. Who do they think they are? Great Britain is sounding us out about an alliance. The Kaiser thinks this can make it possible to save on defense expenditures. What is your response? I think the Kaiser should get over the fact that his grandma is dead and just stop sucking up to the British. Now, we have not yet designed our Dreadnought. If we do this international disarmament, it could lead to some fun situations. I don't like it though. I think we need a Dreadnought more than almost anything. So we're going to go ahead and raise tensions. Okay, so let's go to we just got a 2% weight saving, so that might actually have translated into something. 39, yeah. So I think that we'll probably be able to drop this at least a ton. And maybe 2 tons. Okay, did that save anything? Can I go back to her? I don't think so. So let's just undo the changes I did. This is 22.4. 22.4. Something like this, wasn't it? 22.4 or 22.9. Yeah, I think that 500,000 savings is probably worth it. I mean, at least we can get something. Well, shoot. I don't know what we did, but it seems like this is a good enough solution. 22.7. I don't even know how do we get the extra. Do we just drop it by 100? I think we just dropped it by 100. We probably had too much ammunition. Wait. Yeah. I don't know. But this is going to be fine to me. In fact, we could even leave it at 150. Nah, it's fine. When we get Director on light cruisers, we'll just take 12 months to refit them. I'm going to be okay with that. Okay, so save, design 1 more month. And then we'll design her. Look at this. They're just... Ugh. Your stupid super firing turrets. Okay, let's go to the rework design, just make sure. She's fine, though. Okay. Let's build her. We're going to build a lot of these. 1, because we have the budget. And 2, because we need more light cruisers. Desperately. In fact, I haven't really checked. It's been a while since... I've been sick, so... It's actually been a little bit of time since my last recording. Have we upgraded everything? So these already have the better guns. 1912, it's 1915. Nice Nows I don't think have been upgraded. Yeah, they have not. We had the money for it if we ever want to do it. Oh, and we need director firing. Wow, that's perfect. What a perfectly wonderful upgrade. I'm very happy with this. Yeah, I guess there's nothing else to say. Oh! Did I build the Schlichtings? I'm a dummy. Damn it anyhow. Oh my gosh. We could have put mines on her. No! Why? Why, Tortuga? Why are you so dense? Oh my gosh. We could have got mines on her. We could have easily got 20 mines on her. So easily. So I guess we could save this. I think what I'm going to do is just build them and then retrofit them like this, which is going to mean 12 months, but, well, eventually they're going to get retrofit with the Director, and that's when they're going to get their mines, so, yeah, okay. We'll do it. Wait, no, foster international understanding. No, that's not what I wanted. No, I thought this was the... Sorry, I didn't read the event. It's my own fault, but I thought that was the event where you have a shooting competition for higher maintenance. But no, it was something to promote peace, and I didn't want that. A disarmament conference is being held in Hague. What is your recommendation for the delegation? Oh boy, this is tough. I don't even know what this means. Oh, I guess they give you an option which is neutral, which the only reason why you wouldn't choose the top one is if you didn't want a little bit of extra tension. Alright, let's view the almanac. What's going on right now? We have 2 building here, 4 ships that will be scrapped. 2, 4, 4, 4, and the US would lose 7 dreadnoughts. But we don't really care about anybody but the British. The British, mind you, have come back from the grave, just as I feared that they would. They're now surpassing me in numbers of dreadnoughts and just in everything, basically. After their humiliating defeat, we basically just gave them a total new lease on life. I don't know. I'm not happy. If you can't tell. If you can't hear it in my voice, I'm very disappointed. We really could have pushed those peace conditions. Now, at least we'll be taking one of their colonies next episode. I'm going to make sure that all works out. Just want to make sure it doesn't cause bugs. So I have to test it in a different game first. But this is tough. I mean, the great thing is we would lose 0 ships right now. The bad news is we would have a very difficult time catching up. I don't think it's the right time for us. I don't think it's the right time. I do like having disarmament treaties, by the way. Yeah, I don't know if our budget would have been able to handle it, but it probably could. Look at the only people who are never going to get any technology from me are the British. Back ally unconditionally. Quadruple turrets. Well, there they are. So now we have quadruple turrets. We don't have improved rate of fire quadruple turrets, which means probably triple turrets are still better for us. And it's really time to design a Dreadnought. I know, it's overdue, in fact. Way overdue. But we still don't have super firing turrets. Who would do this to us? Surely super firing turrets. Let's go to research. We're just going to start dropping things down. Like you're going to low. Why? Because, you know, it's just really expensive to build heavy machinery anyway. Okay, you are going to medium. Where's this shipboard operations, seaplane carrier? That, I guess we'll stay there. You are going to low. Naval guns are going... No. So I can't do it as much as I want to. Well, we got triple torpedo tubes. We got destroyers. You're going to... Well, you're already a medium. I really want to put you to low. Turning gun mounts, you're going to medium. I really need to emphasize ship design. This is the one where we're literally missing 3 technologies at or before 1911. It's 1915, almost 1916. This is ridiculous. Give us ship design. Alright. That is something I can deal with. I'm completely okay with this. And even though we just put this on low, airship bombardment. Okay, so airships now can carry bombs. So that means that they can possibly do some damage to enemy ships, which is really great. Let's go and make sure airships are on low. They are. Explosive shells. This is damage, which I do like. Something's at 10. Torpedoes are at 10. Let's take that down to low as well. Just really want to emphasize the ship design. We need superimposed turrets. Oh, okay, well, other people are still using cross-deck fire. Maybe I should have gotten another nice now. Okay, above those light torpedo tubes on light cruisers also would have been amazing on my light cruisers. The upgrade for the Schlichting might happen very, very quickly. Okay, it's the Japanese. We don't care about the Japanese so much. We'll take the money. Be still my heart. It happened. Holy cow! And quality 1 15-inch guns at the same time. Somebody is trying to tell me something. I don't know what it is. But I feel like we should now design a destroyer. I'm just kidding. We're going to design a Dreadnought. So there's a big question here. I'm actually not... This is tough. I'm not sure whether I prefer quality 1 15-inch guns or quality 1 14-inch guns. Why would you ask that question, Tortuga? Good question. Because rate of fire on... the rate of fire on 14-inch guns is higher than the rate of fire on 15. Actually, that's based on old theory. I don't know, because they added 19 and 20, so I wonder if they changed rate of fire altogether. Because I don't know, I'm just going to assume that... Yeah, this is not even a valid design. Is it? Oh, it is. Oh, they want to go with cramped accommodations. Well, I have a feeling that we're going to get superimposed... Let's, Okay. I have kind of a crazy idea. I know we're going to get superimposed X turrets so quickly. That's the 1905 technology. Okay. I know it's going to happen, but we don't want to wait. And I think I am going to make a short-range Dreadnought. It's going to be 20 knots, slow, belt 13, belt extended, just enough, 2.5, 2, conning tower 11. I'm just going by gut here. Let's follow my gut for a moment. 3, 3.5 or 4, let's just make it. 2, 0. We are not going to do cross-deck fire because I want these things in turrets. I don't know if we... Finally. Triple. Wait. Do we have all forward gun firing? Okay, can somebody let me know in the comments, how do you do the all forward gun, like the Nelson class or the Richelieu class? How do you design it to take advantage of the benefit? There's supposed to be some way you get, like, you can get 3 turrets, so I guess the Nelson in this case, in the front, and it's supposed to save you weight somehow. Let me know if somebody knows how to do that. I am interested in doing that. We still don't have oil, I don't think. Yeah, no oil still. So we still have a 20% penalty to secondary to double turrets. And okay, so not bad. I think we're onto something here. Let's go at least to 105, preferably 110. Let's just stay with 110. Short range. Not going to use cramped accommodations because basically we have enough sea zones with tons of stuff that we don't need to move things in and out. We can just camp them. And mostly what we're going to need to camp these dreadnoughts in is in Northern Europe. So part of me wants to make their accommodations cramped, but I don't think it saves enough. At 200 tons, it just doesn't save enough for me. Whereas short to medium saves, like a ton. And there's no point, by the way, in doing a medium range cramped accommodations. I don't know why you would do that. So, what? I mean, this is crazy. I guess we can go up to 21. Oh my god. What the hell? The engine weight doesn't make any sense at all. So going to 14 to 15 is like 50. 16 is like 70 more. 16 to 17 costs you 300. 17 to 18 costs you about 4. 18 to 19 only costs you 2. And 19 to 20 costs you 800 tons. 20 to 21 costs you 400. 21 to 22 is 200. 22 to 23 is 150. 23 to 24, it's so cheap. 24 to 25, 500. Okay, so I guess the break point for me is around 23. It's so cheap. Unless you decide to go, if you can get below 9, if you're willing to deal with 19 knot ships, maybe we are. So this is only a 9-gun vessel, and it's very low on guns compared to my usual. Everyone would know. However, it at 19 knots is so brutal, but it won't die. Okay, well we have the tonnage to do it. I mean, we can get 24 very easily even. That's also going to raise the maintenance though. I don't think I'll do it. I don't want any torpedo mounts on this thing. I think we're okay with this. Turrets, 9 guns. It's something. I know that we have quadruple, but since the rate of fire is not going to be great, at least we're getting 9 guns. This is an improvement over our previous. And we can just build a lot of these things. So the superstructure and all that should be compacted. It's obviously not how this design would look. It's expecting cross-deck fire. So I wish we could just... Yeah, I guess the thing I want to do then is... Do I want to make it 19 knots? I've never done this before, but I kind of want to make it very... Look at it. If it only has 9 guns, I want more of them to compensate for the fact that... And that is so cheap. It is ridiculous. It takes off so much tonnage. Alright, let's look at the difference. This is 105.3. 105.3. 105.3 versus 120.2. So about a 13% increase in cost for about a 20% increase in speed. Nothing else. A ship growing by 20% means belt, deck, guns, ammo, everything growing by 20%. Just to change the speed by 20%. One statistic. The entire weight of the ship must grow by like almost 15%. I can't justify that. Maybe the engine calculations for weight are just bonkers or weird or something, but I can't find a way to justify not spending less. Okay, so we stopped at 30,100. It looks like this is a good amount. We have maxed out our secondaries. I mean, this thing looks amazing. It has fantastic armor. We'll probably get all or nothing right after this. So we'll get one more. Too expensive. I mean... 110. Oh, we could just take conning tower down. Yeah, I'm okay with this. And that'll leave us enough room for improved director. Yeah, I can't believe we're doing... Okay, let's look at gun data. Wow, we have a great immunity zone. It's perfect. Belt of 13 is actually much bigger than I normally would want. But with the way armor works in this game, I'm actually kind of relying on the fact that it'll be pretty resilient against a lot of different things. So I think this is it. This is not going to be the Kaiser Penguin. This will be the Blucher class. And we will build many of her, but not too many of her. Oh, son of a gun. Forgot to change this back. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. So 105, 15-inch guns. I think this is still okay. We have been running out of ammunition, but most of the time when we run out of ammunition, the battle's already over. We've kind of done our job. 70 left over is really more than we need. Okay, let me see. What can I do to get... Yeah, that's too low. Okay, so fair enough. 10, I'm actually pretty okay with just 10. Oh, wow, we can get turret tops of, like, really amazing 14.5. I like that a lot. Okay. Alright. I'm okay with this. I think the turret top is more important than the the conning tower. Maybe even belt extended. Could I have done that one instead? No. Okay, well, let's leave it. This is the Blucher. And, you know, in case we get superimposed B, they have... you have 4 months. 4 months to get it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. It has to happen. Forget the Blucher design. It'll be completely redone. Let's build bigger turrets just to... Well, we don't really need to blow money at this point. Holy cow. What a crazy episode. You know, things... I feel like the game is taking a little solace on me. Oh, wow. That's going to help as well. Oh, wow. Got to completely redesign things. Interesting. Improved explosive filler packing. I guess that's high explosive shells. We don't plan to go to war with them, so yes. Trouble figuring out improved shell wall casing. Okay, castings. Battle turn away. I already execute those, but thank you for giving me the technical fleet tactic. Hey, just 1 more month. Okay. Rework the design. All right, so 16-inch guns. Gonna have to start from scratch, unfortunately. I think it's worth it though. To me, this ship makes more sense with only 9 guns to have 16-inch guns. You just can't get around it. You cannot get around it. And the weight still... Okay, so let's take this back up. It's only 32,000. It's only 110 million. It's only 5 million more to get 16-inch guns on it. It's crazy. I love it. I'm so happy. Okay, so we can get better conning tower. Just see if we're... Oh, wow, it's only 40. Could go down. Doesn't change the ship cost by that much, though. Yeah, we don't actually have much to do with this extra tonnage anyway. Do we want to try to get belt extended up to 3.5 as well? I don't think so. Well, we could easily do it. Just okay, let's see what's the cost. Because basically that'll make us light cruiser proof. So it's 11.2, 111.2.3. 111.3. So it costs us about 800,000 per to make them like really light cruiser proof, which I mean the superstructure will still get shot up. You know what? Look it. I know that this is annoying, but I don't know. Give me a design where we don't have cross-deck fire. Can they do it? We gotta design the Blucher from scratch anyway. Damn it! I wish I could just give this to somebody and have them redesign the superstructure, or maybe I can. They're only giving us cross-deck fire solutions. Oh, they did it. Okay, good. All right, we're running with this. So let's just go. I know this is crazy. We have to go through everything again, but we know exactly what we're looking for now. 22,000. Take it down to 19. We might end up changing that. It was 13, 3, 2.5, 2, 11, 14, 4, 2. Normal, medium, cold. This is short range. 16. So delete, add super, forward super firing. Yep, triple. Looks a little bit better now. Okay, kind of. Yeah, it does. Actually, this one is elevated and this one's below. Kind of looks nice. Actually, you know what? We might make it look even more nice. Is this one goes there instead? Yeah, I don't know. Just there's a lot of blank space here, right? Probably that's where the superimposed X should go, but we didn't get it, so that's fine. Clear these mounts. We need, 24 of these and 1. How's it looking? Short range, wow. We actually did it. 357, not bad. Take that up to 105, 110 maybe. What do we drop for it? Oh, 105 is actually fine with 16-inch guns. So we managed to get basically back to the same point. What? We changed something. The cost is different. What did we go, 4.5 for tops? Looks like it. I don't remember exactly. So let's get the name back, paste it over. Alright, let's take a look at how much would it cost to bring this up. Oh, it's just so expensive. I know she's going to be slow, but she's going to be a big, heavy hitter. She's got her 2 forward firings, so she can basically chase people. She doesn't need to go broadside. Broadside only gives her about 50% more firepower. Instead of activating like most of her firepower, it's not that big of a deal. She's very solidly built. It's going to be able to take a licking. 3-inch deck would be the next thing I'd like to get, but that's way too expensive. So I guess what we'd like to do is, yeah, just keep the cost of everything low as possible, so that we can build more of them. Since maybe we might need more of them to actually function better. 9 16-inch guns. It's working. It's working. This video is basically over as well. We spent it designing the Blucher. I feel like turrets could be higher. Is that what I did? 14.5? Ah, that's pretty cheap. Yeah. I think that's worthwhile to make these turrets resilient. I'll take it. And let's look at her gun data. She's now not immune to herself at all. How close does she get, though? I mean, look at it. Different ranges, belt is going to kick in. So belt kicks in at 20,000. Unfortunately, that's the same area where her deck's going to be penetrated. Yeah, that's why we probably should have gone with a better deck. In fact, what if I do this? Okay, gun data. So unfortunately, taking that down didn't help too much for immunity zone. So 12 now. We'd have to be way up at 4. Forget it. But we'd have to be at 16 belt to have our deck. Okay, with deck at 2.5 would require armor a belt of 15, which is ridiculous. No. Refuse. Frustrating. But at least let's armor ourselves well turret-wise. So turret-wise, 14. Wow, we can still I mean, these guns are just going to penetrate pretty much anything. I can't wait to use this thing in a battle. I think it's going to be great. The disadvantage is having more ships with less guns is bad because every extra ship that's firing reduces the accuracy on the target. So there is some incentive for putting more guns on a Dreadnought and then just building less Dreadnoughts. However, from a strategic point standpoint, these are going to be our long-term strategic ones. So, yeah, I think we'll just 32, 300 and leave her as is. She's going to be a big something to tangle with. You know what? Maybe I don't need this many. I'm actually thinking we don't need this many secondaries. 20 is going to be fine. The main objective of this is to fight other surface ships. 20 is plenty of quality 120. We got secondary director eventually as well, which will help. So that's a lot. Just take it down a little bit more. Yeah. Still twiddling my thumbs about various little things here. I don't think this is enough. I think advanced or improved director is maybe it's 20. I'm operating on lack of information, unfortunately. Could we get away with? I want 20. That's 10 per side. That's a good number. That's gonna do plenty of damage. I mean, it is okay for us to go to 18, probably. And that will do what for us? No, I mean, that doesn't cost that much. No, let's get it. Let's save it at 20. Okay, so 105. We have 19 left over. Take the con tower down to 10.5. I don't care. And that's our ship. There she is. Again. Another 4 months. Oh, yeah, we need to get more of those. Yes, we do. Yes, absolutely. Budget prestige or tension with the British. F the British. What is it? Got strafe. England. This is World War II rallying cry. They're up to 12 freaking battle cruisers. They're just going to beat the pants off me until... Okay, fine. We'll take the prestige drop for the budget up. And we're doing fine, which is good. We need this because in 4 months... Japanese. Yeah, they actually might not... We might not want them to get above water tubes on their light cruisers because they have a benefit to torpedoes. So there are a few edge cases here. I guess it's not a good idea to sell technology to certain people. In general, why I do it is because it's you're helping one enemy, but they're only there's 6 enemies or potential enemies total. So you take from one enemy and you give that enemy, and it's a mutual exchange. Well, money for technology. The benefit to that, sure, I mean, maybe that is benefiting them more than the money you're getting, but the money you get gets to be used against any of your enemies, and you may not even fight that one enemy. So it just makes sense. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this 19... Look at this. Damn it, they beat us to it. Well, ours is super firing. Okay, let's take a look at the ammo, or armor, sorry. 12, 3, 13. So, I feel so cheated. I feel like I'm just another designer. The Blucher's just another ship that looks like this. What was the difference? Yeah, we have 3-inch deck. Okay, good. But our armor for our turrets is better, and that I am pretty happy about. Oh. Interesting. Mutual reductions, no. No, we don't want that. Okay, rework the design. It's all good. It's finally here, ladies and gentlemen. The very slow 19 knot. But she's going to be a home defense ship at short range for a long time. The Blucher. Well, we can't afford that many of her. Just 2 for now. As soon as we get more money in 5 months. Go for the win. We don't actually want to fight the threat. That would have been nice on my light cruiser. Would not have mattered for the Dreadnought. That means superimposed X did not come up. Strange. Improved seaplane carrier. So again, I don't know about this seaplane tender thing. I don't even know how to build one yet. Do we want to buy it? Yes, we probably should be developing our stuff. Faster, better range, much more maneuverability, way lower toughness. I'll buy it though. They might upgrade it, make it better. So, 41,000, is that enough for dock size? I think so. I think that's going to call this video to a close, so I said it'd be a shorter episode, but it wasn't, just because the Blucher took so long to design. Oh wow, Dalmatia's declared its independence. Aha, the Balkans. Well, this is it. Do we want to fight France? Let me look at the almanac. How's France doing? 7 dreadnoughts, 5 battlecruisers. We actually are even with them in dreadnoughts. Almost even with them in battlecruisers. Way over them in terms of battleships. Behind in armor cruisers, but those basically don't matter anymore. Wow, really ahead in light cruisers. What is up with the game and light cruisers right now? Nobody's building them. Some kind of bug. And destroyers. So we could go to war with France. We could, and there's plenty of French holdings that we would like to grab for our own. One of the weird things is I completely forgot to put our army on reserve, so let's do it. I was waiting to see what this would happen. Okay. If anybody was on reserve, they should not be on anymore. It's really stupid. I could have saved so much money. Oh, I might refund some of my money for the invasion. Nah, we're going to take the British colony. We'll just say that the money I dumped into the invasion, just pretend it's being used on the invasion of whatever, which will happen in the very next episode. Should happen the first thing I'll be talking about it. So hopefully John's got his beautiful roleplay article all planned out for episode 16. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.